So this is one of the matches that we played. We actually did win this match, but basically what I'm going to do is just follow along with the video. I'll scan back and forth and we can talk about it. I'm going to focus exclusively on two things. Things that I did wrong that got us scored on, and things that I did right that got us scored on. Things that are off limits are things that skill did wrong, or plays that had nothing to do with me. I don't care about those. I'm looking to improve. This is going to be the way to do it, is by reviewing this gameplay footage and checking to see if there's anything along the way that I could do better. So I actually even have a little notepad here. Well, it's actually kind of a big notepad. I'll be writing down any of the errors or things that I notice as we go. This is primarily for me, but I thought I'd share because I know you guys like to see, how people are getting better and whatnot. Okay, so I start off here. I just do a drive kickoff most of the time. I'm not really practiced on other kickoffs, so that's just kind of the standard right now. I did experiment last night with like single flip kickoffs, and they work about the same. It's not much different. I don't really need to go up for that. I could have just sat back and waited. And right there, I should have stayed close to the play and shadowed. That's something that I really notice a lot lately, is I'm staying not close enough to the play. So I'm going to wait here for him to make a mistake. Okay, he just goes for the 50. That's fine. I didn't control, which is probably what I should have done. No real point in me committing there. My teammate was back, so it's relatively safe, but there's not really a shot or anything either. Okay, so here's something that I want to know. Why, when this happens, am I not close enough to just put this right in? I'll tell you why. Okay, so I commit there, and then go all the way to the corner and to the side boost. That's why. If what I should have done, let's see, if I go to flawed mode, what I actually should have done is right here, I should have seen that there was no boost right there and no corner boost, and I should have just followed this path right here, and I'd already be back to like right here when that ball comes flying across. So I get lucky though, and it goes in. That's fine. Here we have a save from them coming up. Good hit from skill over the wall. That guy actually has to save that. Not the best recovery, but like I said, not important. I probably should have put some pressure on that, but I felt like the play was a bit crowded. Excellent recovery from me. And again, probably should just turn back and swing wide there. Maybe wider rotations is something that I need to implement as well. Good soft touch there. I'm happy with that. Shouldn't have used so much boost, but that's getting a little nitpicky. Nice little pass up the wall to my teammate. He's able to put it in. I'm sure that I could always do better, but that's why we're doing replay analysis. Okay, so no reason to flip there. I could have gotten to the same spot just as quickly. Nah, I don't mind that play. Maybe could have hit it a little bit softer. Just kind of being annoying there, to be honest. Like, I'm trying to get the ball, but I'm not overly concerned with actually getting the ball. Nice. Teammate puts it across, and I'm there to collect. I was thinking that I would probably have been a little bit far back from the play there because of a lack of boost management skills. But I think that I was actually just a little bit far back because I wasn't sure what was going to happen. Which, I could be closer and still be pretty safe. Closer to the play, like we talked about earlier. Okay, we're waiting on him. That's okay. I've noticed he played it a little bit far away from himself. And so I actually... okay, so I had to shut down on my Discord. So he plays that a little far away. I was able to capitalize on that, but not able to actually put it in because I got distracted by boost. And then ended up missing it anyway. Which is why pathing is so important. I need to drill my pathing at some point. Probably not quite yet. I think I can get up probably to Champ 2 or so before I need to work on something that specific, but it is important. Okay, so I did just go up for my teammate's pass. I wanted more speed on that, but fortunately skill spaced properly. He kind of saw that I was losing control. Okay, so not the best play, but it worked out. It's not the best play because it's actually a double commit from me, but it looked open enough that I just had to go for it. If your teammate's being a little bit slow to rotate, sometimes you just have to wait back. That's actually pathing, I think. Look at this. So right here, I have to concentrate to pick up the boost instead of just going to pick it up, and I was late to the play. I didn't realize he was already shooting. So that's something where I have to actually hit that and turn back at the right time. Okay, just kind of staying close here. Probably switch out ball cam at that point. No reason to flip there early like that. I could have just burned a little bit of boost and then been on the ground and comfortable to make that shot happen. Okay, that was awful. I don't know why I went up for that. Unnecessary going up. All right. Okay. Yep. Just taking possession from them. Wanted to put that on net, I think, but just not that consistent yet. Kind of determined that I could beat that guy, so I just rushed him, keep him from controlling. Which, you know, it goes into the corner ultimately, but it makes them awkward and uncomfortable, so I'm kind of okay with that. I saw my teammate there. I probably should have just backed off instead of making that like flubbed aerial shot. A bump, but not a horrible recovery. I should be looking already. Yeah, a little bit too much time on car cam. I hear the timer ticking down, so I'm just kind of goofing off at that point. Yeah, so we won this game 4-2. I was pretty happy with the way that me and Skill linked up last night. It's a lot of the times I've found that Rocket League is about how well you play off of your teammate, but I can correct a bunch of other stuff long before that's overly concerning, but sometimes we just don't click, and those are the nights that, man, like that's gonna tilt me and get me going crazy. So the main takeaways are we want to stay closer to the play, kind of just wait back a little bit for them to make a mistake, but be nearby so that if we need to go in, we can. And then we don't want to go for stuff that's unnecessary. I want to be doing something with the ball. Saw a lot of plays in this replay where I was just hitting it and it might go sort of in the direction of the goal, but it's not really actually going to go anywhere. Just totally unnecessary things. And then 3, we want to do a little bit wider loops on our rotations instead of just doing a shortcut and not grabbing any boost to like power slide into that with no momentum and then just kind of watch the ball float over us. That happens a good bit. We want to take nice wide rotations and be able to come in at the angle that we want to instead of having to do that little power slide at the time. Okay, so we're going to take all of that information and we're going to play a few games later on tonight. I'm going to try to play with these things in mind specifically, but you'll have to actually go check out the next video to see the actual gameplay that resulted from this. We could do great, we could do terrible. Either way, I'm going to post the highlights and lowlights from it here on YouTube, so check that out and go ahead and like and subscribe and do all the YouTube-y stuff. We're just getting started and I'm super excited about creating some more content for you guys to enjoy and be entertained by, and maybe learn something along the way. We'll see. But I'm StyledPigeon. I'm 33 years old and I just started playing Rocket League less than a year ago, and I'm going to get to GrandChamp. That's my goal. I'm gonna do it. I'm following the plan, practicing and doing all of the things that it takes. We're getting to GrandChamp one day.